PTO. If I can get the word out. This is the PTA coach, guys. We are live and direct. Live once again, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button so you know exactly when I come on. I appreciate all of you for what you do. Now, today's topic pretty much is NPTE, PTA, okay, exam Q&A, exam review Q&A. So for a lot of us that will be taking the exam in October, okay? For a lot of us that will be taking the exam in October, I believe October the 8th and October the 9th. The deadline to apply or register for that exam was today, September the 3rd, okay? So if you have not registered by now, I guess you're looking forward to taking the exam next year. So this message is for mostly all of you that will be taking the exam October the 8th or the 9th, okay? I have so many things to share about this exam. When I say this exam, I mean as far as like the mindset, preparedness, how to go in there and become successful. I have lots of things to share with a lot of us. First of all, we have to look at the timeline, okay? Today is September the 3rd. The exam is October the 8th and the 9th. So we have less than 30 days, guys. Don't even tell yourself you have 30 days right now. That's not realistic. 30 days means that 24 hours in a day that you're actually reviewing. I don't know of who does that. Okay, so we actually don't have 30 days left to the exam. Now, calendar days, yes. But as far as preparation right now, if there are any topics that you have not studied at all, what I mean by that is if you have not studied anything on the musculoskeletal system, the cardiopulmonary system, other systems, non-systems, nervous system, okay? If you have not studied any of those things right now, you're kind of sort of late to the party. Kind of sort of late because a lot of those topics have lots of information, guys. Lots of things to know. So, a lot of us might fall into that category, and some of you, you've probably gone through all the topics and you've done your practice exams and you've done all that good stuff that you need to do to prepare. Time is of the essence. I've said this so many times on my platform. That exam is not a walk in the park. It's not a skate in the park either. If you think you're going to walk into that exam and just skate through it, no. No, 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 no. That's not going to happen. Okay? It takes a different approach to pass this exam. So if you want to find out why I do not teach, okay, watch all my other videos where I go into a detailed explanation of that. And I'm just going to tell you briefly why, okay? You've gone through school. When you went to school, in all those PTA schools, you had a chance to take your exams, you did your clinical rotations, you did your skill comps, you did all those things in class. So I respect everything that your teachers have done for you to prepare you for this big event. I call it a big event, okay? And so when you come into my workshop, my goal is to get you across the bridge. What do I mean by that? My goal is to show you how to get ready so you can go in there and pass that exam. Smash it, okay? Completely smash it. That's what we work on in the workshop. So, for example, when you come into my workshop, I'm not going to go over like things like DVT. What is a DVT? You all know what a DVT is, okay? I've spoken to PTA students in the past. All of you are very, very intelligent and very, very capable. So why would you come to my workshop where I'm trying to get you to cross the bridge and I start to lecture you on DVT? We all know what it is. Deep vein thrombosis. What causes it? Okay. Smoking could be one thing, right? Immobility could be another thing. A lot of things cause a DVT. Okay. How is it diagnosed? How does it present? Right? So when you come into my workshop, I'm not gonna from scratch start teaching you on DVT. That's a waste of your time and your resources and your efforts. What you need to know is how you can go into that exam and conquer that exam. That's what you need. That's truly what you need. Okay? Not all this talk, teaching you this and that. The teaching days are over. As a matter of fact, there's less than 30 days left. There's no time for teaching, really. There's no time for teaching at all. Okay? No time for the teaching. It's time for the coaching. And that's where I come in. Now, the guy talking to you right now, I am a licensed physical therapist assistant, okay, in the state of Texas. If I provide you with my name, you can go do your own research. It's right there. It's public knowledge, okay? So I'm talking to you from a standpoint of a plethora of experience. I've been going at this for 8 years, guys. So I know a thing or two that I can tell you guys and show you for you to be successful. Don't worry about the job market. I know a lot of people are crying about their jobs right now. I'm not talking about you guys watching me right now. I'm talking about the people in the back are crying about their jobs in different sectors, not in physical therapy. Okay? You will not be that person. You know why? Because the minute you pass and get your license, you're up and running. It should not take you longer than a week to, to get a contract or get a W-2 job or whatever the case might be. Okay? It should not take that long for you to be up and running. That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. It should not take you that long, and you will be up and running. Okay? So, our services are highly needed. There's a high demand, and there's not enough licensed therapists out there to service the population. So, guess what that means for you and I? It's job security. Okay? It's job security. That's exactly what it is. It's job security. Okay? So come into the workshop where you learn more information, okay, about how to go out there and become successful. All you have to do is send an email. You can send an email to akaluso40@gmail.com. That's akaluso40@gmail.com. That's AKALUSO, the number 40 @gmail.com. Come in here or come in there so you can gain more knowledge and gain more wisdom on how to pass this exam. Now, today, once again, guys, it's Q&A. So if you have any general questions for me, you can ask, okay? But I'm not going to be answering questions about things like musculoskeletal system and all that. All that you can read for yourself. You have books, you have apps, you have everything you need to do that, okay? But if you have general questions like strategies, the mindset, preparation, general Q&As, I will answer those questions. For more details, you have to join the workshop, okay? You have to join the workshop. So after this exam for October, the next one is going to be, I believe, in January. We have 4 chances to take this exam every year. 4. If we fail in 3 chances, I believe the state boards will not allow us to take another one until the following year. Okay. Also, we have 6 lifetime attempts. 6 lifetime attempts to pass this exam. So, guys, we have to pass it. If you've taken it for the first time, failed, second time, third time, fourth time, failed, fifth time, failed, something has to change. There's a lot of pieces of the puzzles that need to get put together. Something is missing. You took it the first time, you failed. You took it the second time, failed. Third time, failed. Fourth time, failed. Something has to be fixed immediately. And check this out. If you score 400 or below 2 times in a row, that's it. No more. So I want you to think about all the time that you spent in school, okay? All the sacrifices you've made to come to this big moment. And then you score less than a 400. You scoring less than a 400 tells me a lot of things. It tells me either you're not studying enough or you don't really understand the content and I'm going to ask, how did you graduate? Okay. I'm going to ask, how did you graduate? For you to be scoring a 400 or less, yeah, it's questionable. But once again, if you are that person, okay, if you feel like my message is directly to you right now, I want you to join. Now, once again, I don't know what kind of review courses you've used. I respect all the review courses out there for what they are, but you can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. If you're taking all those review courses and still scoring less than a 600, because the 600 and above is a pass. If you're scoring less than a 600 and you're taking all those review courses, then some things, lots of things need to change immediately. That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. That's what it is. I mean, tell me otherwise, right? Tell me otherwise how you'll go about passing this exam. I've shared lots of tips. This exam is coming up, guys. It hits hard. This exam hits very hard. It hits different. I've told you guys, and this is if I were in your shoes, okay? Anything in that book that you guys are studying, okay, any book or apps or whatever you're using to study for this exam, anything in there is fair game. Anything in there is fair game. Do not overlook anything. Don't ever think, oh, they're not going to ask me this on the state board exam. They might ask you that. So you don't overlook anything. When you're doing your review right now, as you're preparing, do not overlook anything. If you feel like you're weaker when it comes to the musculoskeletal system or the cardiopulmonary system or the nervous system or what else, guys, non-system, or any area that you're weak in, spend more time. Spend more time. It's worth the sacrifice. Now, for a lot of you out there, you probably went to school for like 24 months, right? Because most of the schools offer this program for 24 months. I'm talking about the physical therapy assistant schools. Most of them are 24 months, but guess what? Mine was 19 months. So everything you learned in 24 months, I had to learn that in 19 months. And after doing that, go out there and take the state board. Okay. So when you talk about pressure, I faced more pressure than you did. Now, I don't know, guys, if they have programs that are shorter than 19 months. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I do not know at this time. Doesn't even matter. But the thing is, you have to remember, in 2 years, you learned so many things. In 19 months, I learned so many things. And here comes the big day. Now, when you come to the workshop, right, I got your back, right, 100%, because I'm coaching you guys, showing you guys different strategies on how to answer questions, how to succeed. I got your back, 1000%. But guess what? On exam day, it's all you. It will be all your efforts. All your efforts, not mine. If I show up to that exam hall with you and they ask you for your ID and you provide your ID and provide all your documentation and they verify that you're supposed to take the exam on that day and they ask for my ID and they check my name, it will show that I'm not registered for the exam. Okay? So I don't have any business at those testing centers anymore. But you have business there and you have to go in there and stand on business. You have to. You have to stand on business. All you have at that point is you. It's you and that computer. So you have to go in there and do it. Now, practice exams. I have to talk about that, guys. You guys have heard about the Pete, okay? And I've been transparent in the past. I did not use the Pete to practice for my exams. I use other materials out there to practice for my exams. Now, I'm not against the Pete. If you want to use the Pete to practice, use the Pete and practice, okay? But the key point is, I would recommend that before your exam, which is, by the way, either October the 8th or the 9th, A minimum of 3 practice exams. A minimum of 3 practice exams. Those exams do not lie. They will tell you just like it is. They'll point out to you areas that you need to work on and just work on those areas. Work on them. Just work on them. Okay. What else do I have to share with you guys? So on exam day, please, guys, don't starve. Everything I'm telling you, I told myself, don't starve. I know you get nervous, you get anxious. There's a lot of emotions and things going on. On exam day, don't starve. Please make sure you eat because you need enough energy to answer 180 hot questions. HOT, hot. You need enough energy to sustain you to answer those questions. 4 hours. Everything that you've ever studied for, review for everything, it all boils down to those critical 4 hours. Go watch that video where I talk about can you pass this exam in 4 hours. That's what it boils down to. So please, make sure you don't starve. The night before, go to bed on time. Honestly, anything that you do not know at that point, guys, please don't stay up late, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, still reading. You need to get enough rest so that when you get to the exam hall, you're not so agitated. You can concentrate and take the exam. Okay. What else do I want to share with you guys as far as tips? What else do I want to share with you guys as far as tips? Please, at this time, don't watch videos that are negative when it comes to PTA. Please don't watch videos about people failing. Please, guys, you don't feed your mind that you can't make it. Do not feed your mind up with stuff like that, or fill your mind up with stuff like, oh, I can't pass, I can't do this, I can't do that. No, you want victory. You want to watch my videos. Okay? I'm just saying. Once again, like I said earlier, you have to go in there and stand on business. That's just what it is. That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. So please hang in there. Know that it is possible. Believe in yourself. Take those practice exams. Make sure you get enough rest. Take care of your body, guys. Think about it. You're going out there to become a physical therapist assistant. You will be in the business of caring for others and showing them how to care for themselves, right? And how to make sure they improve on their muscle, on their balance, on a lot of things, okay? On their daily activities, range of motion, all that great stuff. So you have to also make sure that you take care of yourself because the job itself could get kind of physical sometimes, okay? Yes, sir. What else do I have to talk about? That's about it for now. I'll try to come on every day and talk to all of us. Pretty much we're doing a countdown, right, till the actual day of the exam. And I want you guys to all go out there and succeed. Everything I tell you out of compassion. I know how it feels. I went to school just like you did. I took all the skill comps like you did. I took all the exams, and I actually took the state board exam, just like you will be taking or you have taken. So I have all those experiences, and I have lots of things to share with all of you, and I have lots of wisdom behind everything that I tell you guys. Okay. So, guys, I gotta go now. I'll come back possibly tomorrow, maybe tonight if I have a few minutes. Don't forget to hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Once again, hit the notification button so you know when I come on. Okay, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Just go out there, stay strong, keep the faith, and know that together we can do this. Have a good evening. Bye bye.